mean, it was just, I mean, it's exactly like I thought it would be. You know, it was just a real grinded out game. You know, I thought our defense was great. I thought their defense was great. You know, we had a hard time generating any offense against their defense. I thought they did a great job, very active. They took our post passes away from Amari, and they just really did an excellent job defensively. I thought on the flip side of that, we did a real great job on their guys. I thought we played Brandon Roy about as well as you can play him. You know, he goes 8 for 25. You know, that's the best you can hope for. You know, so their backcourt was 15 for 45, and you know, I just thought everyone did a really good job. And you know, we went to a zone there because they were going to run a lot of isolation plays for Roy. He's really good at that. We thought that was a way of kind of taking him out of the isolation situation. So I thought we did a great job in the zone. We had a couple of missed rotations where they got layups, but for the most part, I thought we made them shoot some really tough shots against the zone. So it's a great win for us. You know, a kind of win that, you know, early in the year, I'm not sure if we could have won this game like this. But I think our defense has gotten a lot better, and I think guys are really committed to it. And I mean, we beat a really good team. That team is really tough, and Nate's done a great job with those guys, considering all the injuries and everything that they've had. You know, there's never a game that they're not in. There's never a game that they don't try to grind it out. And most of those games, you know, they come away winning. Obviously, they won 5 in a row and 10 out of the last 12.
Alvin, I know you don't like to play the zone, but what has made your zone so effective this year?
Well, I think our guys have done a good job. You know, the big guys have done a good job. Channing and Amari and even the back line guys, when it's Grant or JD, they've done a good job of covering out in the corners. And we also, our perimeter guys, Steve and Jay Rich and those guys have done a good job of not letting the ball, right into the teeth of our defense. So because of that, we get them on the shot clock quite a bit, and we end up having them shoot tough shots. So we don't like to use it. We're trying to establish, you know, good, solid man-to-man defense. But you know, sometime, especially in the crunch part of the game, we'll go to it and see if you know, see how it works for us.
Do you explain why NBA teams have so much trouble against the zone? I mean, is it just?
Well, I don't think you can play for any extended period of time. And I just think that they will find holes in it. But, you know, initially there's not a whole lot that you can work on as far as zone offense. And usually, a lot of times I know when they play zone against us, we run our man-to-man offense against it. We have a couple of plays that we run, but it's still a hit-and-miss thing. I mean, they still got good shots that just didn't go in, you know. And that's the chance that you take when you play a zone. You know, the zone is to basically say that we're going to make you shoot perimeter shots and try to keep the ball out of the inside in the paint. And if you do that, if you make jump shots, then we'll have to go back man.
Down 5 early in the fourth quarter, and JD comes through and gets all 10 of his points in that stretch right there. When you built the lead, just talk about the value he gave you.
Well, he's done that for us, you know, throughout the year. He's just been real solid. Our benches played well for us, you know. And Channing came in, and although he didn't shoot the ball well, he still creates spacing for other guys. And I don't think, sometimes I don't think everyone out there knows the value of that. And, you know, he had a couple of great looks, went in and out, but they know that he's out there, and they're aware of him. So it will open up avenues for Amari and JD and Grant and slashes and things like that. So, you know, I just think JD is, you know, he is who he is. You know, we know who he is, and we appreciate who he is.
2 8-second calls and a couple more that looked like they were kind of close. What was it? Were they just putting a lot of pressure on you? What was the problem?
No, I mean, we got ourselves, we got it over, and we had called a timeout, and some strange reason there was 2 seconds on the clock, and it ended up being 1. I don't know, so I don't really care what happened.
Was that the first one of the season? The first 8-second that you guys had called against you?
I would think so. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really know. All right, that's it.
Definitely a playoff team. They're a great team. I think they won 8 out of 10 or 5 out of 6 or whatever it was. So, just we were shooting like crap tonight. So it was a great win that we were actually got out here, played some great D at the end, and really just got the win the way we were shooting.
You seemed to thrive off some of those physical confrontations down the post tonight. How physical was this, and how much fun was it for you?
It was a lot of fun. I think I was just trying to get my rhythm back the last few days, and the shot just wasn't falling right for me tonight. But I felt like Cartwright and Dan was always like stay in the game, don't fall down, so don't worry about it. So I was just letting him fly, and then another, and I was just trying to be in defensive position and helping in a lot of energy, And I think it's going to be one of those things where this is a playoff game, and you got to take it like these last. What we got 13, 12, 10. Who cares? We just got to come out here and play the best we can and do the best we can, and just continue to be physical. And let the refs know we're going to be a physical team.
What was said in here at halftime, and what was said during the timeouts and the Blazers teammates on the chart?
Just come out, continue shooting, continue being aggressive. Definitely keep them off the offensive glass. We're getting a lot of shots in. We had to get back. Andre Miller does a great job of scoring in that early transition. So for us, it was stopping him and making everything tough for Brandon. I mean, he's a great player. So making it those two guys are definitely doing some work and just kind of packing it in.
You expect 93 points tonight against Golden State?
Yeah, right. Who knows, man? I mean, if we can keep it to 93 points, that'd be nice. But we're just going to go out there and play the best we can, and if we can keep them up to 95, I think that'd be great. But hey, they get them up.
It's a third quarter score.
Yeah, I know.
Channing Jaybridge just says he worries about guys from Arizona.
He shouldn't. I mean, that's the coolest people on earth. So we're all right, people. We're chill. Yeah. I know. Thanks.